Hello and welcome to today's Northeast in Headlines. I'm Manna Sangma and let's have a look in today's top stories from around the Northeast.
Mia Row escalates. Assam CM doubles down, calls it a life and death fight against infiltration. Assam eyes global pop icon Shakira for mega jubilee show. Classrooms that changed futures. Tripura invests big in rural education. Save Manipur rally floods streets. Thousands unite as state comes to a standstill.
Now for news in detail with our bureau.
The political storm triggered by Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma's controversial Mia remarks has taken a new turn, with the row deepening across party lines. At a recent public rally, the Chief Minister doubled down on his earlier comments, insisting that his reference was to Bangladeshi infiltrators and illegal migration, not to Indian Muslims as a whole. Sharma defended his stance by citing what he described as judicial observations on demographic concerns, saying his language was grounded in context and constitutional reality. But the reaction has been swift and sharp. Senior opposition leaders, including Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi, have strongly condemned the remarks, calling them shameless and dishonest and accusing the Chief Minister of misusing the name of the Supreme Court to justify divisive rhetoric. Across political aisles, voices have accused the Assam government of stoking communal tensions at a time when the state heads into a crucial election year. National figures outside the state have also weighed in, denouncing the comments as fostering hatred and division. The BJP has stood firmly behind the Chief Minister, insisting the issue is about illegal migration and security, not religion, and rejecting claims that the remarks target any legitimate community. As the controversy spreads from Assam to national headlines, the political temperature shows no sign of cooling, with both sides digging in for what could be a prolonged battle of narratives ahead of the polls.
ये लोग मियाँ का पीछे पागल है। असमिया भूल गया, वो लोग असमिया औसत काट दिया, पूरा दुनिया को मियाँ बना देगा। ये लोग पागल हो गया मियाँ का पीछे। खाली कोई कुछ मियाँ का बारे में बोले तो वो लोग हल्ला लगा देगा, लेकिन असमिया का बारे में कोई बोले उसमें उनका कोई टिप्पणी नहीं होगा। मियाँ का मतलब बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठिया, और ये बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठियाओं को हम जितना हो सकता है इतना तक जाके उनको खदेड़ने का भगवाने का मैं काम करने का पूरा कोशिश कर रहा हूं और करते रहूंगा। एक ने 1000 गौरव गोगोई राहुल गांधी आने से भी मुझे कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा, इसलिए ये असमिया लोगों का जीवन और मरण का, जीवन और मृत्यु का बीच में हम लोग हैं। अभी
Assam may soon be dancing to a global beat. In a bid to place Upper Assam firmly on the international tourism circuit, the state government is exploring the possibility of bringing global pop sensation Shakira to Dibrugarh for a mega concert. ATDC chairman and BJP leader Ritupana Barua confirmed that the Grammy-winning artist is being considered for a large-scale performance at the Kanikor Stadium under Assam's newly unveiled concert tourism policy. The initiative aims to leverage world-class entertainment to draw high-value tourism into the state. Taking cues from Meghalaya's successful music-led tourism model and the strong response to the recent concerts in Guwahati, the government believes such events can act as economic multipliers. Officials say a Shakira concert would not put Dibrugarh on the global map, but also generate a ripple effect across hospitality, transport, and local businesses. If the plan materializes, it would mark one of the biggest international celebrity events ever hosted in Northeast India, signaling Assam's ambition to turn culture, music, and spectacle into serious tourism capital.
আপোনালোক সকলো জানে মই যেতিয়া আমি বিধায়ক আছিলো লাহোল বিধানসভাৰ বিধায়ক আছিলো লাহোল বিধানসভাৰ বিধায়ক থাকোতে আমি খনিকৰত 19 চনৰ 1 মাৰ্চ তাৰিখে এই মাল্টি ডিচিপ্লিনাৰী যিটো আমাৰ খনিকৰ স্পৰ্টছ কমপ্লেক্স কামৰ শুভাৰম্ভণি কৰিছিল। কোভিড বা এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কিছু সময়ৰ বাবে এই প্ৰজেক্ট কিছু লেহেমীয়া হৈছিল, যদিও যোৱাকালি ভাৰতবৰ্ষৰ মাননীয় প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰী গৃহমন্ত্ৰী আমাৰ অমিত শ্বাহ ডাঙৰীয়াই অসমৰ ৰাইজৰ বাবে উৎসৰ্গা কৰিলে।
Nangni jangi tangani o sawo cherong bata nangni gisek ma thanung de aga nonga prni chagate exercise karong bo de bagi skte agan ska ondisa tusiko bo dao thanung aga nenga gito komi chabo benan senge donggen de bagi skte jainga wa maman salanti parata charunga mamu jade thanung agan skainga knal mai ba dakaba sabisi ko mane mang chana mansran jajo de maila nan thung salat tuchi chuliat bo de bagi skan manija Chao de gumukon sagene chansia. Ansing gumukan masya. Ya to chini bakari ko agri chao de ansing be na namja. Ani ba mai dake. Ansing chansia chao ra ngara malasa malagen. Wagen. Angara film star aro Olympic kalak barungja. Ani ba to khari chini chani ko khomia chao de. High blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, diabetes, makron ka khomia ni, kharong te nostong ani. Yan oni je pong na managen. Aru yarang niya sel nek nekani rara ko man gen chani rngani mamu unja dia plak nang ni jangi tangani o gemakon nang chakya geno kenan nang ni kudu masir ka ba to di yan ansing nal thupatat geno to de nang ni tango sakselat po ha ansing ni salantini chani o thoko komiat na ngode dalo ansing ndita chaiga ngode khasin sinu ko komiat po ha aru badita ba salang ni jamano aru untisa komiat khubo khari komiat na bi apsan kun jarak po bijak song muteng somayo khasinsin komiat na ranta karongbo aro salad doi ba bithirang ode khari kon sang nabe na cha baksa chinir ngama mamu ja rengai bo ndiba ata chamos komiat tirangbo aro ade di sal jaman masi jokhon ba uni gaman chanchi bo nangni salan thini jangi thanganio daktak prako sawa chenga nangni khari chini aro to chani ko ta aloni komiatna abaching boha.
Classrooms that change futures. Tripura invests 50 crores in rural education. Tripura has taken a decisive step towards strengthening rural education with the inauguration of the newly built Ghosh Kamar Higher Secondary School in Belonia, South Tripura. Chief Minister Dr. Manik Shah opened the modern campus, calling it a cornerstone in the state's mission to upgrade education infrastructure beyond urban limits. Designed with high-tech classrooms and student-friendly facilities, the school brings city-level learning spaces to a border district. The government's focus on rural and frontier areas reflect a clear intent. Quality education should not depend on geography. Addressing the gathering, the Chief Minister said, the institution represents more than concrete and steel. It is an investment in confidence, creativity, and opportunity for Tripura's next generation. The project aligns with the state's broader vision of building a skilled, future-ready youth force with education as the backbone of long-term growth.
बहुत लोग मांग रहे थे यहाँ पर अच्छा स्कूल हो, अच्छा पढ़ाई लिखाई अच्छा हो, तो माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी जो हमेशा कहते हैं ना कि हमेशा जो वैल्यू बेस्ड एजुकेशन होना चाहिए, तो वैल्यू बेस्ड एजुकेशन देने के लिए जो लॉजिस्टिक सपोर्ट, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सभी हम लोग दे रहे हैं। और आप मेरा स्पीच में आप लोग देखे हो ऑलरेडी नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2020 का जो दिया हुआ है, और उसमें क्या क्या आने वाले जो हमारा बच्चे हैं, स्टूडेंट हैं, इन लोगों के लिए कैसे पढ़ाना चाहिए, और इस विषय में भी मैंने बहुत सारे चीज मैंने बात की।
Massive Save Manipur rally floods the streets. Manipur witnessed one of its most sweeping public mobilizations as thousands took to the streets in Kokomi-led rally to save Manipur. What set today's protest apart was its rare cross-community unity, with members of the Naga and Pangal communities joining hands alongside women's groups, youth organizations, professionals, and students, cutting across the state's deep political and social divides. The rally carried a powerful humanitarian message as large numbers of internally displaced persons arrived from relief camps to spotlight the prolonged uncertainty of their lives. A parallel cease work strike brought normal life to a halt, with schools, colleges, and markets shut across the state. Students turned out in large numbers, voicing anger over years of disrupted education and an increasingly uncertain future. On the sidelines, Kokomi Governor Kujairam Athoba mounted a sharp attack on the centre, accusing it of pushing a false narrative and presiding over policy paralysis. He alleged that Manipur's crisis has gone unacknowledged at the national level, warning that the people have been trapped in instability for over 2.5 years.
See, we have been pursuing the government of India from time to time, and there were certain false propaganda and justification of the ongoing crisis in the state of Manipur. That this crisis has been an ethnic conflict between the two communities, and it has nothing to do with the government of India. But following this entire 2.5 years, people have now completely realized that this is completely the consequences of the ongoing crisis in the state of Manipur is the consequences of the prolonged proxy war policy of the government of India through the suspension of Operation Armed Groups, which has been given impunity by the government of India with impunities and this thing. So people have now realized. So it is time that 1 year of president rule has also failed in the state of Manipur, and every attempt which is being initiated by the government of India has not worked out, and we have waited and we have tolerated enough. The gross human rights violation of the state, the entire people of the state of Manipur has been kept in a hostage situation for over 2.5 years, and the government of India even failed to acknowledge it in the parliament, in the presidential address, and their policy to continue providing impunities and empowering and remaining complicity towards the activities of narco-terrorist groups in the hill areas of Manipur has never been stopped or to taken any steps to control this measure. Therefore, people of Manipur is now standing firm together to send a clear message to the government of India that either they should change their policy of proxy war against the people of Manipur, or to leave Manipur at its own will and aspirations.
This is all for today, and thank you for watching us.